Um,
Hey,
no. I'm sorry. My screen is slow. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the N3 Blurredcast that happens here every Sunday at 5 o'clock. There we go.
you
All right.
sound so unserious. Is this the
Okay.
Blurcast? Where am I?
Okay. That happens here every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And I
Ish.
am your and I am your host, the Thick Knight. I hope you all have had a good
Allegedly.
week. Okay.
What?
I hope that you all have had a good week and that your day is going great. And ignore the old thing in the corner at the top here.
That whole thing.
Thing? Thing?
That whole thing.
Thing? Shit, we still haven't got the damn report on your ass yet. Anyway.
Girl.
hmm
Oh,
That's
okay,
okay.
this ain't spilling tea with the bears. Okay.
No, I mean
It
no
could
harm.
be.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can turn this into mean bears real quick. We
I
can.
mean, like,
Okay.
Be up here
there's a
spazzing
lot of
out.
hoes in all our houses.
Oh, listen,
Hey,
have a spaz out moment like Regina George did, and just
hey,
went berserk in her room.
all right.
This is the most hated.
All right. You know how you all right, be demonetized.
No, but I am joined
No, we
by
can have
my
the paid,
very.
we can have the paid subscription version. No,
Mm-hmm.
after dark. Yeah.
Ooh,
Lord.
oh Lord. But no, I am joined by my very handsome cast here. But first it's the cat daddy Shazam,
Yeah.
aka I hate everything, aka Mr. Shady.
No, I am the Earth sign feline. Mastermind of thought crimes. How we
Earth
doing?
sign. Which
Mm-hmm.
earth sign?
He's a Capricorn.
Hmm?
He's a
No, Earth.
Capricorn.
Oh shit,
That
he
too.
with my tribe, Lord.
Wait, you
Oh wait.
you go. Oh, it makes so much sense.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
now we got the tag team. All right.
Lord, that's okay. Me and Carnage can unite.
Whatever. My
And
Rocky
what are
Top
y'all
and
signs?
Air.
stop. Dead end.
Construction ahead.
Anyway, um, and then we have the other shady beard below me, Mr. James.
Hello, aka Julius Sugar Baby.
And then we got the big red machine, Carnage,
What up, though?
Mr. AKA Mr. My head is in the clouds.
Uh,
Puff the Magic Negro.
Mhm.
All that.
uh, get spaced
All right.
clouds.
Okay, so today, normally we start off with fuck around and find out, but that has to come later because that's related to another topic. Because if there was a scene in Daredevil, oh my gosh, it was just bloody and gory, and every now and then you just need a little blood and gore in your life. I won't say gory, but it was
Well,
bloody. It was bloody. It wasn't gory. It was bloody though.
I can't say that now after I sat there and watched Ready or Not 1 and 2 back to back.
Oh, I didn't see the. I was gonna watch the first one last night, but didn't get around to it. but I need to watch Ready or Not 1 first, and then
Yeah, you
Ready or
do
Not 2.
because
Yeah, yeah.
the two starts exactly at the end of one.
Okay. All right. But we are going to talk about what I'm going to talk about the proverbial elephant in the
Uh, I
um.
I watch it at work. I fell asleep.
No surprise
You
there.
don't say. Hey, wait, other side. Wait. So this
I don't want to hear
this man
nothing.
mirroring.
Wait,
There you
wait,
go.
right. There we go. There we go.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Ah!
The last time I was on here, Shazam was going half sleep himself.
Right.
but
What we're not gonna do is talk about my senior moments.
So
I'm
damn, you got
old.
anything to say?
I old not earned my naps, nigga. Damn it. Anyway,
Anyway,
Man,
so
Shazam, you have anything to say? Shazam.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the elephant out the room that just came out. Mortal Kombat 2,
man, that joke
and
would be
I am
nice.
going to have to. I'm going to change my verbiage because I don't think anybody else here has seen it, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So I'm going to change my verbiage here. I am going to say that if you're going into this movie expecting it to be like the games, you're going to be disappointed. You are.
Oh, I thought we got there from the first movie.
Yeah, but I'm just saying because I've seen other people's reviews of this movie, and they're like, well, these characters don't act like none of their. It's not. No, we got that from the first movie. If you
We
thought
got
that
there
they
from
were
the
gonna
casting. Anyway,
right, like this is, and from the trailers and the previews, like if you're going into this movie expecting them to act like they do in the games, no, don't do that. Have an open mind. You have to have an open mind when people take things
Carl.
and
Oh, sorry.
oh you
Oh my
what was it the
god.
cat? What was it the cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh oh
He's- all right.
You know them
Anyway,
cats.
later.
They gotta have that bitchy swipe before they leave the room.
No, that's not. My bussy cat is not a bitch.
okay.
I said
Moving
a bitchy
on.
swipe. I ain't say he was.
He was just trying to get
Sometimes the
attention.
cat's gonna have to come up to you and say, "Swipe, I'm
Mhm.
the leader of this house," and walk off.
No,
Mhm.
he politely asks for attention, but it tends to come with a claw or two.
um. So, I am going to say that was part two better than part one? Oh, by far. The fight scenes were a hell of a lot better. Was there some character development? Yes. More character development actually. I mean, the first one they tried. The character development in the first one felt dry. It felt not there, but they tried to force it, but it just wasn't clicking with the audience. For me, it just wasn't clicking. I'm just like, because of course in the first one we had Cole and they were trying to like introduce this brand new character and
Not
push
me
him.
though. It would
Huh?
be better if it was me.
Oh, he said not him.
I know what he said. But okay, so and first of all, they were pushing Cole and everything. Okay, but in this one, everybody has a bit of a story. I will say that katanas. So the premise of Mortal Kombat 2, the original game, is prevalent in this movie. Where if you know Mortal Kombat 2, you know Mortal Kombat lore. When Shao Kahn invades Edenia and takes over, and ends up killing King Jared, but that's just Mortal Kombat lore. That's there, okay. It takes over Edenia, and everything. Let me see what else. Yes, and then they took part of Mortal Kombat 10 in 11 and made. Nah, I don't know if that's gonna be a spoiler for y'all or not. Have y'all before I ask this question? Have y'all played Mortal Kombat 10 and 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
11, and I watched the movie of 10.
Okay. Okay. So you know that Kung Lao and came back as a revenant. You know he came back from the dead.
Yeah.
So that's in this game. I mean that's in this movie. But if you saw the casting and the posters already, you already know he came back to life. So that's not really a spoiler. It's just you know.
Well, you could have left it that they introduced revenants in this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. I'm trying to think about what else.
How about this? How about
huh?
that? As a story as a whole, what
Hmm.
rating would you give it?
Yeah, on its own, not if we're gonna separate it from the video games,
Oh,
from
but
it.
on its own, I give the
Yeah.
story a good. I give the story a good 7. I gave the story a good 8, a good 7 or 8. Yeah, somewhere between there, because the story is good. Because they
So for
so
my for my divine minus factor, that would
mhm.
be about a 5.
Okay. Because what they did with the
I gotta
story,
be me.
because what they did with the story is that they took bits and pieces of other stories and put it in this movie, and it actually works out really well. This is a good example of to me. This is a good example of when you put things from different games and different stories into one, and you mix it up, and it comes out well. Versus
This is the remix. Yeah.
yes, versus other movies that I've seen where they tried to do that, and it was just why? um, what happened with what happens to Liu Kang is unexplained, but if you know the games, you assume this is what happened. I don't like that part. I don't like the part that So what I don't like, one of the things that I don't like is how they don't explain how certain things happen. Like they leave so much out, and you have to like assume from your knowledge of the games, or you just assume or have your own head canon. Versus, okay, this is what's happening, or this is what's going to happen. I don't like it now when, well, I'm gonna say I don't like it all the time, but I don't like it how in this movie
So
they did that. So
They assume everybody has played the game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
and
to be honest, this is the second one, so this mainly for the Mortal Kombat fans at this
yeah,
point.
yeah. It is a movie to the fans. It is a bit of a love letter to the fans. But for those of you who are
yeah,
not fans or don't know the lore, it's like, how the fuck did that happen? Well, what's going on? What's you'll be left with some questions.
yeah. Hearing you
Um,
explain this, my divine minus factor seems to be valid.
Okay.
I had to get used to
Okay. Okay.
that.
So
um,
special effects wise, what rating would you give it?
Oh, the special effects were great. I would give that a 9. The special effects were great. Um,
Okay.
uh, and as far as special effects go, I give that a 9. As far as the fight scenes, all of them get a 10. Cause I'm saying, I mean, it looked like, except for the beginning of Baraka versus Johnny Cage, that was a little shaky to me. But I understand why. So, now I will say this: Carl Urban as Johnny Cage to me at first came off as Caesar from Xena and Butcher from The Boys cosplaying as Johnny Cage. Cause that's all I
Oh,
saw. When I see, I'm like, oh, and you can even see him with the shaved face. I'm like, yeah, I can see Julius Caesar from Xena in because if y'all for those that don't know, Carl Urban has been around the Xena universe for quite. He used to play Cupid,
Mm-hmm.
in Julius
Carl Urban's been
Caesar.
around for a long time, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what happened though. But he's kind of fallen into that lane of I think me and Carnage have talked about these actors that just play a certain archetype,
Mm-hmm.
like Denzel Washington, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl Urban just plays the same archetype now for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason. When I've seen
oh,
him in like various different things, play different kind of characters, like
oh, like The
he
Rock.
right. But yeah, but he used to have range, but now he's just stuck in like a lane now.
Yeah.
kind of like what's that other the white pedo? Gilbert Grape.
I mean, I'm
What's
about to
his
say there's
name?
a lot of those. You got to narrow that
Right.
down.
I was gonna say which one now.
You
Right.
got to narrow that down.
But yeah, you said range. Like he's done like McCoy. He did Judge Dredd. He was on a
Wait,
TV
Carl Urban.
show, Being
Wait,
Human.
was it the original Judge Dredd that he did or the remake?
The second one that was good.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, Dread. I think it's just
Dredd.
called just plain Dread.
Dredd. Yeah.
Dread,
Yeah.
Dread was the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish he had gotten to do a sequel for that, but yeah, he's had some range, but now he's just like stuck in a damn lane, and
Yeah.
I can do without.
Yeah.
Right.
And when I saw him being Johnny Cage, I'm like, okay, but he does. I assume that he's just somebody who's a washed-up actor trying to reignite his passion for life. That's basically what this Johnny Cage is.
Okay. So
Kind of, sort of. So.
okay, go this route. Costume wise, what would you rate it?
If I go
I,
by
lo-
these trailers,
I like. Okay, so as far as the costumes, I did like everybody's costume except for. Surprisingly, I did not like Raiden's costume. I felt it was too big for the actor. It just felt like it was too. I don't want to say clunky, but it just felt like they could have
Aggie.
baggy. Yeah, it just to me it looked baggy. It just looked like, but
It looked like Ray's little brother was playing him.
right, right.
Like what do you call them Mortal Kombat? Babality or something?
Right, yeah.
oh no,
It felt baggy to me. I'm like, could his costume be a little tighter? And then also too, I wanted it to be like more. I wanted it to be an upgrade from the first movie, but it looked like they just recycled the same thing. And I'm just like, y'all could have at least gave him his MK2 look or even MK3. I'd have been happy. Like,
Right.
surprised. I'd have been more happy with that. Um, but everybody else's costume looks good. I don't like the fact that they kind of shortchanged Sindel, though. I feel like they should have gave her more.
Mm.
But
does she have the locks?
she has the hair. But see, and even though Ed Boon was a cameo in this movie, that's not a spoiler. That's already been said out there. Ed Boon was a cameo in this movie. And I'm pretty sure he was involved, and he just like because when they presented the script to him, he was like, "Oh yeah, sounds good to me. Go with it. Just do whatever you want." And I'm like, sometimes when you are a creator or something, and you tell them to do what they want, and they are going to do what they want, it's not always good to give people that much control over your own project because it's like certain liberties that they will take are not good. As we all know from previous projects, that there are certain liberties that we're like, I wish they didn't do that, or that's not good. Because when you have a character as big and as famous as Sindel, and you only use her for like this part, it's like, ooh, okay. Now,
I gotta give you a little pushback on that.
okay, go ahead.
Sindel's only big and famous to core Mortal Kombat crowd. As far as the general audience, they don't know her.
Yes, they do. That's
Not, I said, as
Well,
far as the general audience, they don't know her.
but what I'm saying is that in the realm of Mortal Kombat,
Yeah,
those of us
the
who are
fanboys,
fans,
the fanboys
yeah,
know her, but the people that
yeah,
just like going to see a movie,
and,
they
and,
don't
and
know
I'm
who
saying,
the picture is.
and I'm saying
They
as a
know
fan,
Scorpion and then Sub Zero.
right? But I'm saying as a fan, and when you can go to somebody and you mention Mortal Kombat, and you mention Sindel, most people will say, yeah, I know her. She's a screaming lady. Like, yeah, that's her. Yeah.
If they play the
So
game.
right, but I'm talking about in the scope of a fan, in the scope of that realm. It's like they really just they only utilize her for like, I don't want to spoil it, but they didn't would have utilized her like they should have. At least I felt like, you know what I'm saying. It just felt like she was there to collect the check and that's it. I just showed us how we get fined, basically.
Just
But
Okay.
I'm just
but
going by
her
the things you said so far. I was like, I don't find that surprising because
hmm
this seems like a lot of fan
because
service.
right because the story is on Katana. That's who this focus
That,
of this movie
that's
is really
her
on.
mother. So why wouldn't
Yeah,
she be in the story?
right. But I'm saying though, like there was so much more they could have done with her. But I think the reason why they didn't is because the focus is on Katana. So they had to, and I think also during Mortal Kombat 2, well, no, I can't say that either. Because even if I do say that, it doesn't make what happened. It doesn't really matter about what happened, how they used her, because so then again, they kind of underused her to me. But I will say her fight scene with Sonya was good and unique because they fought in the pit. So yeah, and if you know about the pit from Mortal Kombat
One.
2, one,
Yeah.
yeah. If you know about that pit, you know what I mean when I say it was a unique fight in the pit.
So
um,
it was on Mortal Kombat 1. You could
yep.
fight in the pit in
hmm
Mortal Kombat 2. You know what I'm saying? But
And the one in Mortal Kombat 2 was just a flat surface. It was just concrete.
Mortal Kombat 1, you could fight uh, 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 Reptile and
hmm Yeah. If you unlock the reptile,
yeah.
Yeah. Question:
what's up?
um, Who's the main character in this movie?
Katana.
Like, is she the one that we follow from the start? Like, is she?
Yes.
But
Okay.
not
Cause from the trailer, look
not,
like
not Johnny Cage.
yeah, Johnny Cage.
No, it's not. It's not Johnny Cage. He's a focus, but the main focus is on Katana.
Wait, okay, so I'm trying to figure out the
So,
word
so
that's
the
correct.
so the two main focuses are Johnny Cage and Katana.
Whose story do we follow? Like,
More.
it sounds more like Katana is the goal rather than the person that we're following.
Okay, so I think I know what you're saying. So the it starts off with Katana and Adenia and what happens to her, what happens to King Jared and Shao Kahn beating him.
Her
That
her,
is the
her
so that
story
is
is the and is what antagonizes everybody else's. Like
right,
she's
right, right.
okay,
And
and the
and
hero
Johnny
of the story
Cage
is Johnny
and
Cage.
yeah, pretty much because all Johnny Cage's because remember in the first movie they lost Kung Lao, so Johnny Cage is pretty much the backup person that they go choose, and Raiden's telling him you need to come help save the world and regain something that you lost, basically. Yeah.
Which I wouldn't have an issue with the exception that they've done something with the game that didn't make any
Mm-hmm.
sense to, because well, people that play the game, there's like this mystical force
Mm-hmm.
that's within the game that Johnny Cage is a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it would be related to a lot of other people that have similar powers, like Jade.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I think Ed Boon said that their powers aren't related. I'm like, that's stupid.
What do you mean their powers aren't related
It was said that their powers aren't related
to
to each other because it looks like
what?
they have the
What?
Jade and Johnny look like they have the same powers.
Oh no, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I know why you said that because a lot of people assume that even in the games, a lot of people assume that Jade and Johnny's powers were related. They're
Yeah,
not.
it would make
They're
it
not.
would
They're
make
not.
sense.
It kind of would, but it does. They're not related because they're two different people.
I know it's
Um.
different people, but this is a mystical power that that's transferred over time through generations and
Mhm.
shit. So to me, I thought they were related because they look like they have the same fucking powers.
No,
And for
they
them to
don't.
just like willy nilly just be like, no, they don't. It's like, dog, you just lost a very
No,
big
but
story here.
because the only thing that, as far as their move sets are concerned, with Johnny and Jade. The only thing that they have similar is a kick. Jade has a rush kick and Johnny has a shadow kick. It's pretty much the
They both have that
and they're
slide
both
through.
green.
Yeah,
Yeah, green. That's it. That's the only thing similar to them is the
same
kick and they green.
movements. With the
Huh?
exception, Johnny has like he can put it into a projectile as well. But other than that, they have the same fucking things.
And Jade has a staff and
And she uses the weapon. That's it.
yeah. Okay.
But it's the
Okay.
same green energy, the same kind of move through abilities, except he just learned how to be more adept at it.
But their powers are not the same though.
Okay.
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, like if you go look at when they first, well,
If you look at
not
them
when they,
functionally, they're the same powers.
okay, all right, in that regard, okay. Um, who's
So,
who was that?
Jade is not anyway related to Johnny Cage.
Exactly.
I know
I
they're
mean, I
not
never.
related as people, but like that power looks to be the same power.
Yeah,
No.
I just chalk it up to they uh, ran out of power.
Tell me how
Okay.
it's definitely not the same power.
Okay. Hold on. But before we do that, whose noise is that? Whose background noise is that?
Oh, probably mine.
Oh, okay. That was getting on my nerves. Sorry. But thank you, Tyrande TV. Thank you for joining us today. Real talk. Though I got tickets for Tuesday. Is this film mid? No, it's not. It's not. Uh, he also says, um, is there an actual Mortal Kombat tournament this time? Yes, there is an actual Mortal Kombat tournament this time. All right. Oh yeah, that's another question people had. No, this is the actual tournament. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
they said they said in the last one that
hmm
this one was
And
going.
Clinton says that it's definitely not the same power. No, Jade and Johnny's powers are not the same. They just look the same because they happen to be green, but it's not the same powers at all. The-
They practically
Now,
do the same shit.
oh, okay. So what? Okay, other than the kick, what else do they do that's similar?
It's all movement. It's just like it's some kind of empowered movement that they both do. It's just that he's just does different things with it. That's all.
Are you
Like
sure?
they both do that same shadow kick, but he also has a shadow uppercut,
Okay, in some games he does have a shadow uppercut,
and he's able
and
to. And somehow he learned how to impart it onto objects, and she imparts it onto her staff. So it's the same fucking power. But I don't understand why they don't just say in the lore that they both access the same ability when it's part of your mythology. It would further the story. It just makes no sense that they just said it's not the same, even though it looks very much the same.
You gotta find one little thing that you got a problem with.
No, it just makes more sense story wise to me. Like all the things you've given me and the things you've shown me, the fact that you made these things not the same just seems retarded. Like, pardon my use of that word. But yeah.
hmm
So I got. So what was the comedy level? I know Mortal Kombat they have jokes. So what was the comedy level in the movie?
Mm.
The
It wasn't
comedy
annoying.
no, the comedy wasn't annoying, but the comedy level was uh even it. I didn't feel like there was much comedy, even though it is Johnny Cage, and there should have been a lot. I mean, not a lot, but more than they had. I mean, there was maybe one or two good jokes in there, but other than that,
Oh, okay.
it was that's
How
it.
what was the corny level of it?
I was just about to say that.
um,
A 20. I'm sorry.
no, no.
That'd be corny.
It wasn't. There wasn't much corn either. I mean, there was. I mean, as far as like a comedy and a corniness to it, it was really all Johnny Cage doing. Oh, wait, no, wait. So I had to say because of of what happened between him and Baraka, yeah, that's what made the comedy really. So I'll get it a 6 because when if it wasn't for the scene with Baraka and Johnny, the comedy would have been like almost non-existent. So yeah, I would give that a 6. I would say that.
But
Yeah,
yeah, that's not like a 4.
I know. If you go see it, you understand why I gave it a 6 because it was hilarious. I was just like, oh, I did not expect that, but okay.
The only reason why I asked, because Mortal Kombat seemed like one of them things, like, it's super bloody, but at the same time, it's not serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did we get a
This.
toasty?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do. You actually do get a toasty in this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got one in the first one too, but I understand why you asked that question.
I mean, like a literal toasty. Like, did somebody pop out and be like,
No, oh no. Nobody came
No.
up and said nobody came up and said toasty. No,
Damn
no.
it.
I wish they would have though.
See, there's like certain things that might be acceptable corniness, and that would be one
Yeah.
of them.
Mhm. But there is a lot of nostalgia in this movie. I will say they hit the nostalgia factor really good. Um, and I can't say what it is without spoiling it, but there is a lot of nostalgia in this game. The only thing,
Do we get any like exciting reveals of the characters that we didn't expect?
no,
No.
to be honest, I don't know, and I mean, in the third movie is greenlit to go, so they're going to make a third movie. I don't know where they're going with. I mean, the only thing that I can say we do know they'll probably end up going to the Nether Realm. That's it. Other than that, I don't know what direction they're going.
Mm.
Yeah. I will say though. So I will say another look that made me cringe. Well, not cringe, but made me go. They couldn't do this any better. Was the look of Quan Chi, because Quan Chi looked like a Timu version of Muse. So that's what I got. I was like, oh.
Wow.
So
Not Timu.
I was like, oh, okay. This is Quan Chi. Oh, all right. I guess.
Um,
I mean, I've seen.
so we had over the counter makeup with
Well,
that Sephora.
part of me wanted to go. I've seen. No, I can't say that either.
For the new Samsung, we got the Quan Chi charging.
Because Kano said it best when he said that we got this nutsack version of. I mean, this guy looks. I've seen my nutsack looks better than this guy. I was just like, oh well, he's not lying, but God.
So what's this next
I was like,
segment?
oh. But you have to respect that for Kano. Oh yeah, and Kano carries the comedy in this too. Kano is surprisingly. I was like, yeah.
I saw that, but I got used to like Daddy Kano from MK11, and that it wasn't him. So.
No, this isn't him. But the actor that they got to play Kano, I mean, he does a good job. He does. I'm just like, I just wish he was.
Commercials, but
Yeah. But let me see what
Okay.
else.
For the internet, for what's the meme factor of this movie?
The main factor. What do you?
Like how many
Oh,
memes
how many memes can we make from
this
the
a lot. There's a lot. You can make a meme pretty much out of any fight scene or pretty much any scene in this movie.
I like that question.
Yeah, because there's a lot of memes to be had, especially Jade, because and this is something else I want to clear up. Because people have been asking why is Jade bald headed? Because Tati Gabrielle refuses to have a wig on or to grow her hair out. It's just her look. And
Why is Jade not black?
Jade is black, actually.
Is she?
Yeah.
In the movie?
Yeah, Tati Gabrielle is black. You didn't know that?
Oh, is she?
And she
Tati
still
Gabrielle.
black?
She's on the fair side.
I mean, she's light skinned, but she's black.
She's on the
I
far
thought, I
plane.
thought she was Asian. Like,
Oh my God.
What? Y'all stupid.
am I mixing her up?
I
Yeah.
You
mean,
probably are.
then look it up before we say say something wrong. Then look it up.
I thought she was played by the chick from Wednesday
No.
and Sabrina.
She
No,
no,
the chick from
because
Sabrina. That's what I thought she was being played by.
yeah, that you mean Prudence? Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that is her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's black.
Uh
Do a quick Google search.
she's half Korean and half African. She's Asian and African American. So she's
Oh,
Korean and African American.
she's a stealth black. I love it. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Right, because I mean, and she's also starring in Naughty Dog's. Was it Interstellar? Yeah.
A
So
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah.
It's still black. It's crazy.
And it's
Why
talking
you say
about
this crazy now? You've been hearing me say stealth black for a minute now. Like
but
Luca. Like she's super stealth black.
yeah, but but because Tati Gabrielle does not. She said she's not putting on a wig. Because she will negotiate. Now she will if she has to, but she will negotiate that she's not putting on a wig or she's not going to grow out her hair for a role. She likes her look, so I'm like, and plus I don't think it would matter. I do. I mean, I don't think it should matter whether Jade is bald headed or not. I mean, my question is, can she act the part and can she fight? That's what I'm concerned about. Really, Now I know we want to
I
be
never thought
accurate.
about the whole hair factor of it all. I was just
Me
like,
either, but some people were like, "Why is she bald headed?" I'm like, "Why is your mama bald headed?" Ask that question. I didn't want to say that, but
Some people got Tyler Perry
That's just Thursday.
right. But yeah, but and she played the part, even though I don't like the way they portrayed Jade in this, because it comes off as a bit of a Trump supporter to Shao Kahn. If Shao Kahn was Trump, but she does make up for it later. So,
Trump is nowhere near that effective anyway.
right, I know, but I'm just using it as an example. But overall, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. This movie was like really, it was leagues better than the first one, because the first one will put you to sleep. It was just that boring. So I was like, yes, thank you for actually listening to criticism of a lot of fans and actually correcting a lot of things and making things better. I'm still
Maybe.
not so.
I have to see it first.
Of course you do, and of course you're gonna have your own thoughts of criticism because that's just
No,
who you are.
I'm just going by your comments because it sounds like maybe that's not what they should have done, because it sounds like it's more fan service than actual story service.
But there is a good story to it. I mean, the story is. I mean, if you go by the story of Mortal Kombat 2, the original game, I'm like, yeah, they really leaned into it, but they just added their own thing to it, but it didn't take away from the actual story of Mortal Kombat 2. I was like, okay, well, this works for me. You know.
That's what's up. Let's move on because I know it's draining to not give any spoilers.
It's not, but I mean, I think I'm good, but it's all good. But I
Yeah.
enjoy this? Yeah, but it was entertaining. Um,
Everybody gets sucked in the black hole. That's your spoiler.
Say what?
I said everybody gets
Oh,
sucked into a black hole. That's your spoiler.
I like
I,
Black Hole.
and I will say this. I will say this. Nah, that's spoiling it too. Never mind. I can't say that. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. I can't say that either. Damn it.
Yeah, let me stop because I'm just confused because I'm like it sounds like you enjoyed it, but it doesn't sound like it was enjoyable at the same time. So I don't know.
But I mean, of course, I'm gonna have my little criticisms, but at the same time, I did enjoy it. I mean, overall, I enjoyed this movie.
I know,
Now,
I know you did.
Yeah.
Let me let me
It's,
I
ask
just
let
it's
me ask,
just
let
whether or
me
not
ask
we
you.
will enjoy it. That's the question.
well that everybody has a different. Like I tell people, we can all look at the same piece of art or listen to the same song and say I enjoyed it, but you didn't, and that's fine. That's cool.
Well, let me ask
Yeah,
this:
that's fine,
Would
but
you
I'm usually right.
would you buy this for your personal collection? Will you buy this movie for a DVD
Ah,
and watch it at home?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I say it, and
yeah.
I
I
haven't even
would.
watched it yet.
I definitely would. The
that's
first
not.
one, no.
I don't think that's fair to ask a geek though, because we'll buy
Hmm.
some crap just to have it. we'll
And we
know it's
I know,
will.
we'll know it's shit,
that's
but
why I
we'll keep
said.
it on display just to say it's shit.
But no, that's why I said, would you watch it over and over? Because a lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
watch
Oh
something
Oh,
one
yeah.
that's the
time and say,
question
"Well, I'm
now.
good with it."
No. I will. This one I will watch over and over. Um, because the fight scenes, the special effects, and the story, and also the nostalgia, and yeah, Kung Lao, the way he they did him, yeah. Also, I will say I wish they would have fleshed it out more, but I do like how they revealed Noob Saibot and what they did with him. I just wish they had given him a little bit more fleshing out, but I was okay with it.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
said there were no
You
character
don't
reveals
if
that we
it
didn't expect. All right.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
well, I thought you knew Noob Saibot was going to be in this one. I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't sure.
Oh,
okay,
I
I
thought
got a
you. I thought you
question.
already knew that. That's why I said no. But
I
I
got
correct myself. I apologize.
I
Go
got
ahead,
one more
James.
question.
What's up,
And
James?
if it is one, you don't have to say it. Just say it is or not.
Mm,
Do they have like after credit scene? Okay.
no. So you
So
can't
you
get
know,
up and go. You can't get up and head on out without. There's no post credit scene. They already said that.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know a lot of movies copying Marvel, so
But I do love the ending. The way they.
ah
What? No, no, no,
ah
no, no.
next
No,
because it
no,
felt like a
no,
spoiler.
no, no. It's not a spoiler. I'm trying to think of the right word. When you take a song, but I don't want to say remastered it because it sounds like because I know what that means when you talk about a song, but the way they revamped it and mixed in the new characters, I was like, okay, I like this version of this Mortal Kombat theme. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay. Do they actually have a soundtrack, or they been playing the Mortal Kombat theme song throughout the whole?
I did not look it up on. I didn't look up a soundtrack, so I don't know at the moment.
Get this 15 song soundtrack, all of them the same.
No, no. But we are going to move on. So hold on, where? Yeah, we are going to move on. Okay, so we're gonna head over to our first trailer. We'll get the trailer out the way first. Let's go to Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Yeah.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Did it skip on y'all like because it jumped on?
No.
Okay.
No, I couldn't tell.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
Good luck.
Okay, so right here when they talk about the rebellion, and of course everybody knows that this is after what? I forgot how many years this is after Order 66. Does anybody know?
No. Give me the line.
No, no, I
Okay.
don't know.
I forgot.
No, I
But
don't.
we do know it's after Order 66, and
Oh, 2 years.
okay, thank you.
No,
Um,
I'm playing.
but anyway,
You not false information.
but we do also know that Grogu will become the first. is he the first or just one of the people that's like that's a Force user, but also a Mandalorian, or is he the first Force user that's a Mandalorian?
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a Star Wars baby compared.
I think it's the first Mandalorian Force user. I could be wrong though.
So Sam digging in that bag trying to think.
Right.
Trying to get that answer.
You're gonna need it. Hey, strap in.
That's so cute.
I know that right. Put no space.
We need a professional.
Hang on.
What happens when you're not there to protect him?
You good? I'll be right behind you. Go. Go.
Now I will say I do love the fact that I guess he's incorrectly. Pedro Pascal has played so many people's daddy at this point. It's like
Oh, don't. Someone else deserves a bag at this point. Come on. He's being stingy. Bitch.
But I mean, okay, listen. But we cannot deny.
He's like, oh God. What's that nigga name? What's his name? Lou Diamond Phillips. It's like he's playing Lou Diamond Phillips without having to play different races. It's like I'm just gonna like plug you into every fucking role because you just.
But we cannot deny his daddy aura. I mean, in The Last of Us, Mandalorian, even Fantastic Four-ish daddy aura. A little bit of daddy aura in there, not too much though. But he's always playing somebody's parental figure.
Mandalorian, you will suffer.
Does anybody have a name for that snake creature other than it's a giant snake? No. Okay.
Giant albino panther.
Oh, and then we got the Hutts. I don't think that's Jabba the Hutt yet, but I know that's that's the Hutt's family.
No, I think that's his nephews.
Yeah.
Seems to be budget and a lot of member berries.
Oh, didn't go back. Okay, but I think I may go see that in IMAX.
I mean,
But so what do y'all think? I mean, and also note that this is technically season 4 of The Mandalorian. So
that's what I thought for a minute. I thought it was a show. I was like, oh, okay. They brought out this new season.
right, but the
There's
movie
there's more budget than this than the show for damn sure.
right. Yeah, but the movie is basically season 4 of The Mandalorian.
Like the Mandalorian, like you saw a lot of like empty desert scenes. Not always a lot of vehicles until like the very last episode. They're gonna keep the budget tight till like the very end for the finale.
Well, that way in.
I could be wanting to go see Star Wars or Rogue One or whatever, and I get into the thing and I fall asleep.
Wow, that's a shocker.
And I would be like, damn, I, this movie is long as shit.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
But
um,
um, something that I like, uh, uh, the Godfather or whatever, I can stay up on.
mhm,
So basically, like, kill something in the beginning, please, to keep my attention,
right.
and seed me a death every now and again. Just just make sure I'm awake.
There's a lot of shooting, a lot of explosions, but yet Carter still falls asleep at Star Wars stuff.
Like, if you can't kill anybody, show me a little sex. I'll wake up again.
You'll wake up and go,
There's no sex in your violence. I just need more of it.
Oh boy. But yeah. It's basically Mando and Grogu, season 4, or before we knew his name, he was Baby Yoda. Like y'all seen Baby Yoda
I kept
yet?
saying it can't possibly be
nah,
Baby Yoda, but all right,
yeah,
whatever.
Right.
yeah. I see that product placement.
Hmm.
The
um.
toy, the toy, to make toys out of.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be a good movie. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
it looked
quite
like
a,
it. Hmm.
it's gonna be a good adventure, a good um story. It's gonna make you cry a little bit, gonna make you laugh, gonna make you
Uh,
all the things.
I'm already emotionally invested in them. I'm just wondering, is this going to be worth paying for at the theaters? That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Uh,
mean, it looks good. Looks to have some great cinematography. It's a lot of action,
mm,
apparently.
mm-hmm.
Um, will the story be there? Um, uh,
But how long
Because
is the movie?
um, I'm gonna say an hour and a half, but it could be longer.
Oh, okay.
Could be
you
two
just
hours.
you just guesstimating?
Yeah, because normally I'm just going by based on what Star Wars movies normally are. About 2 hours and some change.
Um,
So that's 2 episodes.
um,
If you broke
I
it down.
say it's 3 hours. Uh,
What?
I'd say it's 3 hours.
Oh, you're saying it's 3 hours.
I wouldn't think it would be more than 2 and 4.
It's 2 hours and 12 minutes. See, I know I was right.
Well, all right.
2 hours is
So,
a change. Yeah.
I think
okay,
I'm not
so
done. I
two
think the rest of those
two and a
minutes.
half episodes.
I know it was one movie that was, that was out,
Mhm.
a Star Wars movie.
All
It's
right.
Solo.
Well, I gotta go, y'all.
Solo
Y'all
was
have a
crap.
good stream.
This is doing the thing. Bye.
I want to. Maybe Solo might have been short because that movie annoyed me.
I didn't see Solo.
Like, it wasn't bad, but when you think about it, it kind of like reduced the character of Han Solo.
Hmm.
It just made it seem like all the stuff you talked about happened in like a really short period of time. So basically, you really have no life, and you just keep talking about these one few couple of moments that were the only things you've done.
Hmm.
I don't know. I didn't really care for that movie. Wasn't much into the casting as well. Like, I think Han Solo was a better character until that movie came out.
But so did anybody watch? So since we're on the topic of Star Wars, anybody watch Maul, Lord of Shadows.
Like I said, we only got halfway through the series.
Okay. So what you think about it so far, though?
So far, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I see Maul's depiction
Mm-hmm.
because that's not exactly how I that's not the way I perceive the character from everything I've seen prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, I've not seen the Clone Wars and all that kind of stuff where he appeared in there as well, so I don't know any other depiction of him other than from the movies.
You never saw Clone Wars?
Not all of it, no.
Oh.
Not the ones where he appeared.
Oh, okay. Oh wait. Oh, that's different. Um. Shoot. Oh, go.
As a person that's just starting out watching a, a, a Star Wars anything,
Mm-hmm.
or just getting back into, because I was on the Star Wars young, you know what I'm saying? But uh, it's all right. Um, it's it's a it's a girl Jedi, right?
Devon, yes.
Okay. That was fucking me up. That name,
Right.
What name was fucking you up?
Devin.
Oh.
Like we're used to seeing them pronouncing a different way.
Yeah, of course. Because I mean, I still don't understand how the way they spell it is the way they say it, and I'm like, it could be if it was
No,
DEB,
actually, the way they say it is the way it's spelled.
what DEBON?
Hmm.
But I thought it was DEB. If you said DEBIN is more Devon to me than DEBON, but that's just me.
Devon.
Uh,
Hmm.
that's Devin with a little bougie on it.
That little bougie on it. But of course, the people always call me that, and I'm like, no, that's not how you pronounce my name. But okay.
It's not. I mean, it's not how you pronounce it, but if you go by English language, that's
Mhm.
what you would come up with.
Okay.
Like your name, the way you pronounce it would be like AUGN.
Hmm. Yeah, but I didn't get that spelling. But I got the pronunciation, but not the spelling. Yeah. No, it's okay. Um, but I saw the season finale, and I'm just going. Okay, let's go back to Star Wars Rogue One for a minute, and let's go to the scene that is probably the best scene out the whole movie, which is the ending scene with Vader. And I had to sit there and question myself, how strong is this nigga? And then I have to remember that Vader is Anakin, who was chosen to be the new person to. Yeah, he was the chosen one. That's all I'm gonna say. And I remember that's how strong he's that strong because he is the chosen one. So I'm like, God, how strong are you? Shit.
It was a matter of being strong rather than skill, and the fact
Hmm.
that you're in the corridor where
But when I see,
things are a little bit easier because everybody's lined up for you.
right, but I see Vader fight even in Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, even in the video game. I'm like, he almost fights with no effort. It's like he's so smooth, or he's just. It's like he even his lightsaber skills are. It's like you fight with little to no effort,
It's
but you're.
mitochondrians. I was born with. Like,
But you are so powerful, but you fight with little to no effort. I'd be like, God dang. Like, what Wheaties did they feed you? What Star Wars are you, or in the words of Dragon Ball, what juice did he drink? How many push-ups did he do?
Uh,
It's like if the Force was a body beating contest, Vader would win all the time, or most of the time. God dang.
uh,
But I gotta remember he is strong enough to bring down the whole starship by himself. But there's other force you too who can do that too, like Ren and Death Star Killer.
Star Killer.
And I also think, I think Obi-Wan is that strong. We just never saw it, but I think he is that strong too.
Yoda.
And Yoda, yeah. And of course Emperor Palpatine, but that fuck that old bastard. And it's funny to me how Emperor Palpatine was Maul's mentor until
the Pope.
Oh yeah, and until he saw Anakin, was like, Maul who? Who was this Maul you speak of? I don't need you no more. You out, niggas. That's not, even on the dark side, I felt sorry for Maul on that part because I'm like, I get it. I can relate to. Oh, I have you, but this one over here is better, so I'm gonna toss you out and get the one that's okay. That's all right. They're just so foul.
He did get cut in half,
Huh?
He did get cut in half before, so.
I mean, yeah, but remember, but still, he still tossed him to the side like he was nothing. Still,
yeah, because you got your ass cut in half before. Like, what am I gonna do with you?
But I will say, go watch the rest of Maul, Lord of Shadows. It's actually a good movie. It's a good show with a good story, and of course, my favorite Sith is Darth Maul. So I was like, okay.
So far, I like that they're fleshing out Maul's character. Even though it just doesn't seem like what I took away from the movies, but it's fairly interesting. Especially him being kind of more of an in-betweener of things.
Yeah.
And he has like the Mandalorians behind him because there's a shared history with the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
His ancestors being like the leader of the Mandalorians with the Dark Blade.
And also remember the witches. What would they call it? What they call the Dark Witches or
Force Witches.
Yeah. He's also part of that planet. Well, he's from that planet where they reside, where the women are witches, and I think the men are just kind of like service to them, or they not. I don't want to say slaves, but they kind of serve them. Like the women have a higher place of power than the men. Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna move on to our next trailer, which got people upset and questioning Nintendo right now. But we've been questioning Nintendo for a long time in the goddamn way, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna show this little the remake. Yes, and it is technically a remake of Star Fox 64 called Star Fox for the Switch 2. Now this might be one of the games that's going to motivate me to get a Switch 2. So, but here we go.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
Loud and clear. James McLeod here, General. Star Fox is on approach to Venom. No indications yet of any suspicion.
Now, for those of y'all that don't know the story of Star Fox, when we played Star Fox for the first time on Super Nintendo, the Fox in charge is Fox McCloud. This is an epilogue to his dad, James McCloud. So we get to play as his dad first, which is something that we never got a chance to back in the day.
No indications yet of any suspicious activity. We'll let you know what we find.
Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place in years. And thank you for accepting this mission, James. You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do you read me? Something's jamming long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andros.
It's been years since Andros was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous...
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andros made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way to survive.
Our leader, such a bleeding heart.
Where'd they come from?
Defensive formation! Pigma, where are you going?
It's like you told me. I'm getting into formation.
Get in formation. But such a pig. Why is it? There's always got to be somebody to betray their team. Yeah. And it had to be a pig. No surprise.
You two-timing swine!
What can I say? My new boss pays better.
Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andros?
Don't let them escape!
I can't shake him.
Hey, Peppy! Catch!
Oh no.
James!
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's an order. Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
So yeah, that's more of that's an epilogue trailer, and it's giving us a new perspective on the story of Star Fox. I do like the way I like the updated graphics. And of course, people were mad that Fox looked like a fox and Falco looked like a falcon, an actual bird. I was like, what y'all mad about that for? That's what they are. They're animals. Because everybody saw Fox in Super Mario Galaxy and thought, oh, that's the design we're gonna get for the new. No, it's not. No, that was for the movie, and possibly for the Smash Brothers movie that's about to come out. But we got a new look on Fox McCloud and his team. I do. There is a breakdown on YouTube about the different things you can do in this remake, but it's basically the same things you could do in the old game, like the bombs, the charge shot, being able to somersault, being able to do barrel rolls and stuff like that. I think the new thing is you actually have levels where you can go on use like the Land Rovers to shoot them, to shoot the as they call them like land tanks to shoot the enemies in the sky and everything. But yeah, I think I might get a Switch 2 now because I've been wanting a Star Fox game for a long time. Like I think they need to breathe new life into the franchise, and I'm hoping this is the way they do it.
When the last time you had?
I had played Star Fox.
Yeah.
Probably about a few months ago because I played it on the Nintendo subscription, and I had the 64 subscription. I played Star Fox 64. So yeah, that's probably the last time I played it.
Yeah. The last time I had it, I actually had a Nintendo 64.
But yeah, it's pretty much just a remake. And I'm loving it. I'm like, okay, this might motivate me even more to get a Switch 2. And I think that's all is that all the. Oh, We got one more video, and then we'll go into the boys and Daredevil.
These X-Men 97 images reveal the direction of Season 2, and it's bigger than I expected. Nexus Point News has shared some new promotional images of X-Men 97 Season 2, and it reveals some surprising new teams and a lot of new costumes for everyone. In Season 2, it appears there's going to be a lot of different team configurations going on as we see promotional images featuring X-Force, X-Factor, and X-Corp. In the original animated series, X-Factor is a government-funded mutant team that works for the United States government. Forge was the original leader of the team, and the roster here is pretty similar to that lineup, as it features Havoc, Lorna Dane, aka Polaris, Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man, Strong Guy, and Wolfsbane. Val Cooper also appears to be a member of the team like she was in the comics, sporting the same look she did in those books. It looks like Cable, with a new arm, has finally put together X-Force after the end of Season 1. X-Force takes many different forms in the comics, but the original incarnation was a team of mutant outlaws that were led and mentored by Cable. This version appears to consist of Cable, Jubilee, Sunspot, Archangel, and Psylocke. We also have a new look at the Wasteland team of X-Men featuring Savage Wolverine and his Bone Claws, as well as the Ancient Egypt team of X-Men, all of whom were time displaced at the end of Season 1 after the battle with Bastion. The biggest news here is the confirmation of X-Corp, which has the X-Men characters donning their Frank Quitely looks from the beloved Grant Morrison, Frank Quitely new X-Men run. In the comics, the X Corporation was first established by Charles Xavier after he outed himself as a mutant, and it is a non-profit organization dedicated to protect mutant rights across the globe. It is kind of like an international extension of the X-Men, with headquarters opened in places like Hong Kong, Mumbai, Paris, and Melbourne. The X-Corp takes a different shape during the Krakoan Age, but I think this version is going to be based off of the original inception of this group. The images show that the members will include Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Nightcrawler, Bishop, Beast, and Polaris. The promotional images also give us a full look at Magneto's new appearance, and he is also sporting his look from the end of the new X-Men run. All I know is that any news about X-Men 97 is very welcome, as Season 2 of the beloved series is much anticipated. The long wait is almost over, and I am excited to see where all of this news leads.
So yes, we got much to look forward to in the next season of X-Men 97. I just hope they do it justice and that it continues in the same vibe as the first season. But it looks like we're gonna have. I wonder if we're gonna have more episodes in season 2 than in season 1. Because I mean, with all these different teams going on, I think that we would need to have more episodes, or this season gonna be either they're gonna have more episodes or they're gonna split this up between either split it up between like 10 episodes and then another 10 episodes, or this is gonna be season 2 / season 3. Cause that's a lot of that's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of content to do. A lot of teams to cover. Did they give a release date? No, they haven't given a release date yet. But we do know it's supposed to be sometime in the fall. That's all we know so far. But I don't know why they haven't given us a trailer yet, or I think I know why, because they're probably gonna wait till San Diego Comic-Con to do the reveal, to do the trailer in the reveal in the release date. That's what they're waiting on. Yeah. That's my assumption anyway. All right. So we're going to ignore Sleeping Beauty over here.
Shazam.
Hold on.
Turn your camera on.
I was about to say, do we need to call the Seven Dwarfs? So, did y'all watch this episode of The Boys? The episode 6 called what's the name of this title? Oh, Through the Heavens, pretty much.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so what did y'all think? But before we start, like, getting into what did y'all think about this episode? Like, what was y'all biggest takeaway from this episode?
I'm sick of this show depressing me about regular life.
What about you, Carter? Anything stick out to you?
Um, I'm mad he got the B1.
I am too. But I kind of expected him to because I think in the comics he does. So I kind of expected it. But I didn't want him to get it. I was like, because you know what? Even in the beginning, when I started watching this episode, I'm like, yeah, he gonna end up getting that V1. He's gonna end up getting it. I already kind of had that feeling, like he's gonna end up getting it anyway.
But I feel if he got it, he should have got it by force. Oh,
Well, yeah, the way that that Soldier Boy just gave it to him, and I was like, "You bitch!" Talk about something. This is what Stormfront would have wanted. I was like,
I expected it towards when certain things were said in the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
How he actually was secretly proud of him.
Yeah. All right, so we do know that. Hold on. And get past. Oh, when Mother's Milk goes seek out. We go to the legend, as they called him in this. In this, I think it's actually his name in the comics too. The legend. But the old superhero guy that works at the BMC movie theaters, which is actually a parody of the AMC movie theaters. And Mother's Milk goes find him, talking about, "Son, we need to talk. We need to find what was it? Was it Bombshell?"
Yeah.
And
I think it's Bomb.
Is it, what is it?
Your mic was muted.
Can you hear me now?
Cole mic was muted.
Oh.
You heard me.
We did. Okay.
Okay. But they yeah, but Chad Vanderbilt, aka the Legend, he's working at the BMC because Vought froze his assets and he lost his apartment and everything. I forgot how.
Oh yeah,
but pretty much he became an old superhero that Vought forgot about, pretty much. And well, no, he's hiding out because he knows where he knew what the B1 was at. That's what it was. He knew where Bombshell was at. And he decided to hide in plain sight by calling himself Chad Vanderbilt and working at BMC. So basically, I'm hiding in plain sight.
Right.
And Mother's Milk was like, "Well, we need to get the Bombshell," but of course they had to go get. They didn't know how to get in touch with him, but the only person that could or possibly could was what was her name? Goldie
something.
I think what her name was.
It was something racist.
Oh, Golden Geisha.
Golden Geisha, yeah. The Golden Geisha, who Kimiko was a big fan of. And her power is, I can make force fields. Sandy says, "Yeah, we were mad he got the B1 too." Sammy also says, which also side-eyeing Sage. Yeah, we all are side-eyeing Sage right now. The bitch you didn't possibly see this happening Well, she certainly isn't Batman for sure.
What what we side eye says for she acted like a black girl.
Smart bitch in the world by.
No, she acted like a
Mm-hmm.
somebody that's sick of these stupid ass fuckers around. I'm sorry. I get her character more than anybody on that damn show.
Because you know
when, when
what?
she, when she said what her motivation was, I was like, you know what, girl, I understand. I got you.
Yeah, but look at how it played out in the end. She was left saying, I don't know how he could have done that.
Yeah, she didn't expect there to be an emotional connection at some point. So
Mm-hmm.
it's something that you can't predict. You can't predict emotions.
No.
You can't predict nothing. It was the father in his son.
Right. You can't.
It's
Uh, I mean, because she banked on the fact that Soldier Boy was disgusted and hated Homelander, but she didn't think that it would go beyond disgust and hatred. She didn't factor in that, yeah, he may hate him, he may be disgusted by him, but this is still his son. And he might have a level of respect and proudness still in him. She didn't factor that in. She just went.
I don't even think that was the main factor. It
Mm-hmm.
was the factor of his love for Stormfront.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what it was. Yeah, you're right.
There's no way she could equate that into the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that bitch dead.
Is she?
Cause remember they had that tape of somebody showed Soldier Boy that tape of Homelander in Storefront getting it on.
The way the way they keep talking about Stormfront, it makes me
Mhm.
think that she might actually come back.
I mean,
Not
there's a possibility because
not to mention, I think someone even said that wouldn't you like to have her back? Like it was actually possible to bring her back.
hmm But let's back up a little bit to the AMC when they go sit in in the theater and what was her name Firecracker, what's her name the bitch that died in the last episode
Firecracker. No, yeah, right.
yeah, okay, Firecracker, how she was doing the Nicole Kidman AFC. I'm just saying though, at this point you gotta either love or hate the Nicole Kidman advertisement at the AMC theaters. This is where we come to escape and the lights go down and we go into the world. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That I was like, is she really doing the Nicole Kidman? Yeah, she is.
I missed that reference.
But yeah, back to they find the Golden Geisha and Soldier Boy, Stormfront, and Homelanders, that whole thing. But yeah, I mean we don't know. Well, no, we actually do know that Stormfront is permadead because she did she kill herself? She threw herself over the building, or yeah, she committed suicide, basically. And so she's not coming back, but she is going to be in the upcoming prequel show. It's called Vought. The first something. They're having another show that's coming out in a few weeks. That's starring Soldier Boy, Stormfront, and his crew and all of them back in the day from the past. So yeah, they do have a new show coming out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like pretty much the beginning of Vought is basically the whole thing. In the beginning of the first line of Soups. Sammy says, Sage talking about something. Batman has contingency plans and plans for when plans don't work. That's true, he does. Sammy also says it's like she forget people have passion and compassion for others that she doesn't have. Yeah, she doesn't really show a lot of compassion for people. She just wants to read in silence.
I'm like, I don't remember that.
What?
Like how Stormfront died.
I believe she killed herself, or
yeah, she bit off her tongue and bled to death.
Mm-hmm. I thought she jumped, but that could have been another suit. But I thought she jumped, or was that Queen Maid? But that wouldn't have killed her though. Even if she did jump, I can't remember. And then when they were doing the experiments on trying to recreate the V1, and all those experiments kept blowing up, and of course Sage was like, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why we can't figure this out.
The 35th time is a charm.
And I know Homelander had to be side-eyed her like, bitch, you full of shit. But okay, yeah, we're going to keep going. And because what you call it was like, why you just like seeing people get experimented on. You just like seeing them bleed out and die. She's like, yep, I do. And I think Homelander does too, to a degree. Sammy says, for a second I thought Soldier Boy and Bob were a thing. Those were longing stares were giving me I miss you stares.
And then after all that time, he just blasted all over him. Made him weak enough to just die.
Yeah, that did happen. After that, basically they're everybody is scared of everybody's still scared of Homelander, like everybody on the 7. And then I'm gonna jump to the deep right quick because him and Black Noir, another Black, because he did not have to kill Black Noir. I'm like, damn.
Like, how does this fucker ever just keep living? Like, he's the most deplorable of all of them, to be honest. To me.
Right. The deep just keeps getting out of it, and I'm just like, and even when he went to the oil spill, the fish was like, "We know it was you," because he was like, "Well, how did y'all know it was me?" Because Black Noir made it. I think Black Noir somehow gave them a message that it was him that signed off on this, and then said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and do this with this pipeline, spill oil into the ocean, and then I'm gonna come clean it up and make it look like I'm saving y'all, but really I'm the cause of it too." And of course, this was revenge for the Deep killing his acting teacher. He's like, this is revenge for him for I can't remember his name, but the guy that had a ileoectomy pretty much and out his ass. So then he just ends up killing Black Noir, and I'm just like, you fucker.
I'm kind of pissed off about that. Like, I get that the show and the comics are a bit different, but I would at least feel like he would still have the same power levels that he has in the book, at least.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Even if he's not the clone that he is in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Deep took him out just really pissed me off.
Yeah.
I want to really just do him in because he deserves it. He's been deserving it for like the first season since then. Then this to be the ultimate ass kisser and he's still going on. It's just really pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean, ever since he essayed Starlight, I was
right.
like, motherfucker.
He like Dre in Power.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
I hated Dre so much.
A lot of people did.
When I was playing this music, I was just like, I still hate
Sammy says, why they killing all black male soups? First A Train, now Black Noir. Again. Like, yeah. How many lives do you have, Black Noir? Now and then oh father, you next. Right. I feel like oh father is going to die. But you know what? I won't be sad if he dies, because he reminds me of those mega church people that yeah, see, exactly. I will. You said what?
Gave him the right power and everything, because that's all. It's exactly how I feel about it.
Right, and I'm just like, if you die, I won't feel bad. I feel bad for Black Noir and for A Train, but yeah, you can go ahead and kick rocks or kick the bucket. But yeah, but pretty much the Annie and Huey, yeah, Huey, went to the church to plant the virus, so then when Homelander gets on stage, they can release it and kill him and all the other soups. But the old father had found him, and did they ever finish setting up that virus, or was it that because him and old father and Starlight got fighting, and he had to come out and save her basically by saying, "I released this, and you know what it is." But I'm not sure he was able to finish setting it up or not. I can't remember.
I don't think they did.
Finish setting what up?
The virus, the planet for Homelander.
No, he was going use it on what's his name? If he ain't let Starlight go, but he let him go. He let her.
Yeah. Because even though Starlight, they say that Starlight is more powerful than Oldfather, it's just that his voice is what was like keeping her from like charging up and using her powers. And I'm like, I hate the fact that you got to charge up to use your powers. I'm like, you should just be able to blast away. Yeah, and how he still doesn't want Butcher to release the virus on everybody, because he's scared it's gonna kill not just soups but humans too. But he doesn't want Annie to die or Kimiko. Yeah, so he's still trying to plead his case with Butcher. Like, don't release the virus on everybody. I mean, we do want certain super soups to survive, like Annie and Kimiko. So yeah, he's still trying to argue that point. And the vault retirement fight scene. I had several thoughts when I saw the old guy drop his nuts and use them as a weapon. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm telling you, we need to check the hard drives in the search history of the writers of this show, because
yeah, I was like, this is not how CBT works, but okay.
They are a bunch of freaky ass dudes.
Right, like when I saw a dude drop his nuts and start using it like a that ball and chain weapon that old girl was using to Kill Bill to fight Beatrix, I was like, wait.
You gotta
I see it.
dude with a long dick
Love sausage. And now we got Thunderballs. That's what I'm gonna call him.
You constantly putting things in and out of asses.
Right.
I'm like, I keep saying it's giving a certain thing, but all right. Either highly closeted or like highly out of it. I'm like one or the other.
But and then you had the one that Indian guy, which was that was racist. That was like, wait a minute, the engine. I was like, wait a minute, why are we calling him engine? But of course, that's what they called Indians back in the day. Horrible. But yeah, he was there and he got knocked out, and the guy with the testicles, and I think it was. I can't remember the other person, but yeah. Sammy says, I'm gonna read your other comment, Sammy. He said, don't be mad, this CBT me whipping your ass with them or him to get off. Don't let me go get my friend with the ass portal. Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, him and Love Sergeant would be great friends.
Right. Because, I mean, the guy with the ass portal got enough space for Love Sausage. Okay? I always had the question of people who have that kind of ability with their... It don't hurt when y'all dragging stuff on the ground? I guess it doesn't. Or it don't get dirty?
Exactly. or you've gotten off by it at some point. Like.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Ugh. No.
I'm like, if I was Love Sauce, I would have like a trail of cum everywhere because I'm constantly like rubbing my dick on everything.
Right.
I can't take a step without coming.
Right. But you know, it would remind me of that scene from Hero Gasm when Mother's Milk opens the door and all this cum just shuts on him. I said, poor Mother's Milk. I could catch a break that season. As soon as you open the door, blam! Like, you just covered in cum. Like, Jesus. And Sammy says, who you think would kill Homelander? Soldier Boy or Marie from Godolkin, or will the boys find a way? Well,
that's hard to say because I think it's gonna be a combo of things.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a combo of Soldier Boy. Maybe Butcher, but maybe Mother's Milk.
I would love for Mother's Milk to kill Homelander. That would be.
I just don't know if they're gonna play off certain things from the
comics. Yeah,
and to the series. Like, yeah, because to me it's surprising that he kept his name. And how he got his name doesn't seem to be referenced in the show at all.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to give anything away for people who haven't read the books.
But trying to burp in the mic. But yeah, and then we have they actually got to they sent the message to Bombshell because Sister Sage was like, oh no, I'm switching sides because I didn't see this coming, so she switched sides. All of a sudden, she switched sides. Because as soon as Ashley came in there and told her what happened, she was like, oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm right. His name is Bomb Sight.
Bomb Sight, sorry, not Bombshell. But as soon as Ashley told Sage what was going on and what happened, she was like, oh, I'm going to phase 3 now. What's phase 3? Me turning off my tracker and getting the fuck out of here. Basically. Abandon the ship.
I'm never coming here again.
Yeah, right. And she went over to find out what the boys were, and of course, her being the smartest person in the world, I guess she just found them. She's like, yeah, y'all leave a trail everywhere y'all go. It wasn't hard to find y'all. Mm. So when they get in there, and she's like, "Wait, this is how we're gonna contact bomb site." And with Golden Geisha, we're gonna kidnap her, send him a message. He'll come save his girl because he wanted her to take the V1 so he got somebody to not grow old with because he's immortal. So he got tired of seeing people he loved dies, and you know she had that golden cooch for him, and he wanted her to live forever.
No.
So, I'm sorry. He really
sucky. What the hell?
He really did love her though. I'm just.
I love the way you love me long time.
Oh yeah, right, Sam. She took her to Lupus and left. Yes.
You keep my nails so beautiful. Thank you.
She took her to Lupus or Taco Bell and left. And so he got there, and you know it was a fight. Because he was like, because of course they was about they asked him where the V1 was at. Do you have the V1? He brought the V1 with him. And of course, you know, he wanted to trade that for Golden Geisha. And there was a big old fight broke out, and then I think Soldier Boy showed up first. Yeah, and they had a fight, and they had a whole argument and everything, and then you know, Soldier Boy erupted on him to the point where he could actually kill him. We can him enough to kill him. AKA, I have all this pent up sexual frustration for you, and I'm gonna release on you.
Yeah, the side effect of his powers is that he's able to strip the powers away from any super when he does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is, like I said, the only way they'd probably be able to take out Homelander now.
Yeah. And then he gets the V1, but then Homelander shows up, and Soldier Boy gives him the V1. He lasers his arm, shoots up, and shoots his laser eyes into the sky. And who said run? Was it Butcher who said? No, I think it was. It was Butcher said everybody run. Because now we have an immortal asshole.
Yeah.
Well, an immortal asshole who thinks he's a god, or that he is God, the Messiah.
Well, he's the god of us.
Right? Yeah. I think, was there anything else that stuck out in this episode? Yeah, I kind of can feel Shazam's point though. This is running into too much of real life.
Yeah. Guess a Nazi is a Nazi does.
Mm-hmm.
You're the Nazi.
Mm-hmm. Are you clipping your nails? Mm-hmm. He's like, huh? What you mean? Yeah, you're clipping your nails.
Well, I was making the Korean jokes, and I just realized I need to cut my nails. So.
At least mute mic.
But did y'all notice that when knocked out front Ashley, back Ashley was still active and could take over the body?
Yeah.
Her walking backwards. I was like, that's gonna be a funny mutation to have. It's like having Voldemort or
I was gonna say all like Ashley Mort.
I'm going to shine my celestial light on you. Now fly away, shiny Pokemon. Really, Sammy? Okay, yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end. You already got the end already.
Yeah.
Run!
Alright.
Yeah.
Run. Yes, run. Run, bitches, run. Alright. So we're gonna discuss Daredevil, the season finale of season 2, Daredevil, but first, we're gonna take a look at this scene again. Oh my gosh. Fuck around and find out
my God.
Kingpin versus everybody. Well, all the protesters that he could take out. So here we go.
Oh my God.
I won't be back. Speak to him. This is the best offer you are going to get. Open that door.
Open the door.
Take the deal.
Open it! Open that door!
Fuck are you?
You're right. Ooh. Ow.
Fuck are you?
How was he this strong?
All right.
Oh.
Damn.
Ow. Mm.
My thing is, y'all kept coming at him.
Right.
And he threw somebody out the way to get in the way. Like, okay.
Oh yes. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, once he got like 3 people, I was
I'm out. And this dude thought he was. Oh God, he got it. Oh, he thought he really was gonna do something too. Like, that was just ooh. And he just walks away like, yeah, these people, they were nothing. They were nothing to a god.
And that's why man, leave quiet people alone.
Right. That's a good example too. Yes, leave quiet people alone. They will fuck you up.
He wasn't quiet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, but
yes, he was.
The way that the trial and everything fell out, yeah, he was quiet.
Like, he always presents himself as like calm and collected till he's not. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, plus, Samuel says, plus Fist wasn't in charge.
Ahead, though.
Yeah, he really jumped ahead. Plus, Fist wasn't in charge of any of the people getting hurt or killed. Right, that part really made me really mad and question some things.
That was a very interesting ending, but
yeah,
ahead,
yeah. Sorry, but that scene to me was just like, ooh. I mean, it's like Vader at the end of Rogue One. Y'all just kept coming.
It's kind of like real life. It's hard for you to watch this. Like, it's very well written. It's good to watch, but I just can't deny that it's showing me everything that we're dealing with in real life currently.
Yeah,
because I'm like, this is exactly what I'm afraid of happening if we are able to get out of this administration's time period. That this is what's going to happen. Like, they're going to be cleaned up. They're going to be absolved of all their wrongdoings and not taking consequences.
Yeah, and the name of this episode was called The Southern Cross, which is I didn't know that was the name of when 2 opponents they both punch each other at the same time. I did not know that was the name of it. It's called The Southern Cross. I did not know that until I saw this episode. I was like, oh, okay. But it is a boxing term. But it's also used as a metaphor too at this point too in this episode, kind of religious too, because everything is at a crossroads right now in this episode. Matt is in the church pretty much being patched up by Jessica Jones. And they're about to have to go out here and fight everything, but that is also I think I jumped ahead a little a bit much on that one too, because this is all before, well, that's afterward, but we also know that Karen Page's trial is still going. Has actually started, and it's still going too. And this is basically what this episode is about. It's about getting Karen off her charges. This is also about making Kingpin accountable for the things that he's done. by any means necessary. And this is why when Matt says they're gonna need more than Daredevil, they're gonna need more than uh, protesters and everything to finally put this man where he belongs, out of New York or either in jail. Um, Right, and during the trial, they were trying to, they brought in Wilson Fisk. He wasn't even supposed to be there because it was about Karen Page. But remember, they called Wilson Fisk as a surprise witness. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, bitches.
Surprise, motherfuckers. So they called him in there, and Matt was, of course, cross-examining him and everything for asking him about the boat, what happened on the boat in the first episode, and about the explosion and everything. So it pretty much came down to both of them going back and forth during the trial.
I kind of saw this coming a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was when Fisk mentioned them trying to find when he was looking for Daredevil earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And he also put out a bulletin to find Matt Murdock because he was a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh. And a point in the trial later on.
And then they just put him on Survivor season 51. But yeah, we saw that too. It's just, look, I'm sorry. What'd you say, Sam? I'm sorry. What was the last thing you said?
No, just saying that they just kind of like fed that would be an issue that would come to a fruition in the end. That's going to come up during the trial that Matt being the hero is going to end up being Daredevil also being the hero.
Yeah, so it pretty much just comes down to that after they took a recess, there is a moment where Fisk is whispering to himself, but he knows Daredevil can hear him. Like this will be bad for you if you continue down this path. It will not be good for you. It will not end well for you. And Matt goes, "Yeah, that's true, but I have to get you out of here by any means necessary." Basically, it won't end well for you either. Which I actually feel like at the end of this, Wilson Fisk got the I guess the better end of the stick than Matt did. I really want to see Fisk go to jail.
That was the interesting thing because it was kind of like a juxtaposition, but they both wound up being in their own separate prison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except for Fisk prison was on a remote island that him and Vanessa had gone to over there in Greece somewhere. I was like, damn it. But sorry, we are getting a little all over the place. So let's go to Bullseye in his interaction with the task force. That was actually I was rooting for Bullseye on this one too. Like with the whole diner scene caught me by surprise. But this one, I was on Bullseye's side when they set him up in a blue costume to make it look like he was about to kill Fisk at the courthouse when he walked out. And then Bullseye was like, wait, no, y'all not about to if I'm gonna ruin my name, I'm gonna ruin my name. Y'all are not gonna put anything on me that I actually did not do. So he came in there and killed the task force and called that one guy a poser. I was like, well, yeah, if you're gonna get blamed for some shit, make sure you're the one that actually does it. Don't let them frame you for something you didn't do.
Especially when he's so much better.
Right.
That was actually the real issue.
Yeah, that really, yeah. and then and then they came to the part where they're both Matt and Fisk are both after Matt set up there and outed himself as Daredevil. Because there is one more witness that was on their boat, and that was Daredevil himself. Because I'm Daredevil. It wasn't as dramatic as Tony revealing himself as Iron Man at the end of Iron Man 1, but it kind of gave me.
It was actually just the way he delivered it. It wasn't
right. Oh, that's what I mean. The delivery wasn't, but it was.
Your delivery wasn't.
Okay.
Oh wow! You just totally got rid of all the tension. Thanks.
Sorry, but I was trying to. Yeah. But yeah, basically he was like telling him that it's one more. It's on that boat. It was. Yeah, that there is one more person that can attest to that what you did on the boat. That when you got on the boat, because remember they also interviewed the captain.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you kind of cutting into the entire leeway because they had to go through the entire line of questioning. They had to introduce the captain's testimony, which they tried to counter. They finally got the video of his testimony, what happened, to be entered into the scene. Then he had to get Fisk to talk about his feelings on Daredevil and also his feelings on Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
And when he put those into play, then he pulled out the card. So you consider Matt Murdock a hero? Yes. Would you consider Daredevil a hero? Yeah, he's a vigilante. Well, there's only one person that was there, and that was Daredevil. And since you consider Matt Murdock a hero, I am Daredevil. So therefore, Daredevil is a hero.
And then people were like, "No, you're not really Daredevil." And the other lawyer was like, "You mean to tell me a blind man is Daredevil?" And then he threw his cane and caught it.
And then he did some party tricks.
Oh yeah.
It was like, yep, he Daredevil.
Yeah, and poor Karen and Karen looked surprised. She was like, "Wait a minute, my boss is Daredevil?" Yes, your boss is Daredevil, sweetie.
They kind of played her in this show though. I hope they give her some uppance though, because she actually figured out who Daredevil was in the book.
Oh, okay.
So she kind of knew, but I hope they.
Yeah, but she also ends up becoming like an interim mayor. As we saw in the trailer for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, she gives Spider-Man the key to the city.
Oh, you talking about not Karen, but
not Karen, but I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. My bad. Yeah. And then
it's this right hand woman.
Right. And then let's not forget about Miss BB, who had one more video after the trial. She did one more Kingpin video, and actually revealed herself to be the one that was doing all the videos.
I think it was that, but I think what you skipped ahead on was the psychiatrist.
Oh yeah, her and her cat fight with Karen.
Right, not just that, but how she kind of asserted herself with when dealing with Wesley when he got injured. Not Wesley, but Timu Wesley. I can't think of his name.
Wesley.
Buck.
Yeah, Buck.
That's a Buck. Yeah.
And also how we saw her kind of descend into her psychosis, where she possibly adopted the Muse personality.
Yeah.
We saw her put on the mask and saw her reflection looking clean and pristine. She sees her as Muse, being her actual true self now.
Yeah, because they're talking about masks, and what's a person's real mask? You have the mask that you put on, and then there's you, like the you that's underneath the mask. Kind of like the whole thing when they say like Batman is the real Bruce Wayne and Bruce Wayne is the mask.
Right.
Yeah. That relates to a lot of people who in comics, in fiction, where they feel like their personas or the persona that happens behind trauma or behind something. They're like, this is really who I am. You could also say it's kind of Spider-Man too, in a way.
No.
Okay.
I think it
I was. I was.
mostly. I think it mostly applies to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You could apply it to the Punisher.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear a mask, but um, who else? There's a lot of characters like that per se, but I wouldn't say that for Daredevil.
Or
Well,
or for Spider Man.
no, maybe Daredevil somewhat.
Yeah, but not for Spider Man because I mean, Spider Man tries to keep Peter Parker and Spider Man separate but the same at the same time.
Spidey is just only thing difference between Peter and Spidey is that he kind of puts on the front with the jokes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not really his true self.
Oh. Gotta make sure that everybody still remembers I'm a nerd. I can't fight. I can't do anything. But he put that mask on. It's a whole different story.
I think that's the only aspect of Spider-Man that is truly himself that he hides in real life for the most part until recently. Like his fact that he's very intelligent, very great engineer, chemist.
Sorry. Yeah, and Buck did tell Kingpin that he had to kill Daniel, because Daniel wouldn't give up where BB is, because Buck really didn't know. I mean, Charlie didn't know where she was anyway.
Right.
I felt bad for Daniel.
Yeah, at that
Like,
point, but he kind of he
made
earned
his
his death.
yeah, he made his bed. He had to lay in it. Yeah. I got Sammy's comments are. I thought Bullseye was going to get Buck as Daniel spoke into existence last episode. Yeah. Now you know Power's feelings and ego was hurt to get his ass whooped by a blind vigilante. Yeah, all of them were. Like, how did a
Like,
blind man beat our
he
ass?
felt relieved when he figured out that he's a blind man that could fight. Actually,
Mm-hmm. Oh, and don't forget about Miss is it Anya? But she was showing was it Ava? I want to say Ava so bad because that's who I know as White Tiger. But
Angela.
Angela had the amulet and she was doing some. She had a little bit. She
Was kicking ass.
Yeah.
I don't think there was enough focus on her. Like she's up there beating people's heads in the damn wall. Like, hey.
Like, why is she so much stronger? Because the amulet's giving her powers. They showed off her powers a little bit.
I still hate that they didn't really give us any visual confirmation of what her abilities are and what everything meant.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that they left that too much to fan service. I mean, I guess there was some explanation and exposition from Matt, but it was just. I thought they could have given that character a little bit more life, I guess. Really explained it more.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish the damn amulet didn't look like it came from the bodega, but whatever.
But yeah, the protesters came in and they all of them were jumping Fisk, and Daredevil was like, no, we got to be better than this. And part of me was like, let them cook, let them beat his ass, just a little bit more. He's kind of more bloody than he, and a little bit more bruised up. Then get him off of him, but
They
like,
weren't doing any damage.
Huh?
They weren't doing any damage.
I know, but I'm just saying though.
He was trying to save people's lives.
Well, they wasn't doing any damage at first, but they was getting the upper hand.
Yeah, they were.
It was
when he came out the door and it was in like the main hall, and he couldn't take on all of them. He couldn't take all of them down, and they actually did manage to get him on the ground and like stomp him or begin to curb stomp him. But Daredevil was like, no, we gotta be better than this. Like,
well, to be honest, they probably did, because if they had killed him, that would have gave credence to his damn vigilante law. that he put in place.
True. I'm not saying they should have killed him, but a little bit more bruising.
They should
maybe.
have. I'm just telling you why they probably shouldn't have. But they should.
Oh. You think they should have killed him?
I believe in.
Okay.
I believe in actual justice. So, but I get how the system works.
Because I didn't like the fact that they gave him a plea deal or a bargain. I'm like, so y'all gave him a plea deal after all the shit he's done. Y'all, oh God.
The fact that they completely washed everything clean. That's
right. I hate our system.
Yeah, I mean, like you could have at least pulled out some state charges.
I hate our system for that. I was just like, oh, this is some fucked up shit. He did all of that. And what about the people in the hall? And then he just went through like paper, like tissue paper. I'm like, God dang. So where's their justice?
Right.
Shit, I was mad. And he's about some. You get to leave New York with not a full pardon, but basically it felt like a full pardon. You get to leave the country and go somewhere and not come back, and I'm just like, no, he needs to be suffering somewhere.
He actually is suffering though.
But
it doesn't look like it, but he's living in the place that his wife that he wanted with the one person that he actually truly cared about.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is sit there and think about it and be in pain.
Yeah, there is that, but I'm like, he should be like in
and
a
he
jail
separated
cell
from the city that he loved, that he wanted to like. Kingpin literally does care about the city, his version of the city, but he actually cares about the city. Now he's excommunicated from the city that he grew up in and he loves. Oh, it's like they're both in different versions of prison.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the same coin, different sides kind of thing that those two represent throughout the series.
How long does Daredevil got?
They didn't say that part, how long his sentence was, but they do know they're doing adapting the comic story of Daredevil, Devil in, I forget what it's called, but it's pretty much Daredevil in jail. But there is a comic book story that has that out there too, like from the comics.
There's actually a number of them, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'll tell you next week which one it is. But it's adapting from a storyline.
It's been a mixture of them, to be honest.
Sammy says, yes, I would like to see a connection to the amulet. How to her, like an eye glow or something. They see her cat like reflexes. Yeah, that would be nice. But she did kind of crawl like a cat at one scene and fight like a cat a little bit. I was like, oh, I see what y'all doing with her. Okay.
Whatever. It's not as egregious, but it's just the same bullshit that we got with fucking Iron Fist. We have these mystical characters and shit that we don't show any mysticism about. That's really pissing me off. Like, they can go whole hog in every other fucking character, but these two characters, like, nah, fuck that. You get no dragging, you get no glowing tiger, or you get nothing.
The state of New York had to pay out mad money for those families. Okay, they had to, because, man. But, of course, we also got an end credit scene with Luke Cage coming back. I was like, yes, there's Luke. Not that we didn't know he wasn't already coming if you looked online, but I was just glad to see him back with Jessica and their daughter. And also, Bullseye has a new job. He's now part of whatever version of Thunderbolts this is going to be, which I think is actually the perfect job for him. You know, going around since he wants to make up for the things he's done, have him be part of a black ops team where he goes around and gets to be a good guy.
He's going too far. It's a possibility that he could be joining the Thunderbolts because, you know, Agent Charles is working with Valerie, and he seems to be tied with Charles now, which is CIA, I think.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
I would like to see him become part of the Thunderbolts
I
or
would too.
the new Avengers
Mm-hmm.
as the new Hawkeye. I'm hoping still that we still get that.
That would be nice to see him as a new Hawkeye.
Like I hate that they fucked up Secret Invasion and everything and all that kind of shit already. But it would be nice to see the version of Dark Reign come to the MCU where we see the villains become the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
But they still haven't introduced a number of them yet, so who knows?
But yeah, Luke Cage came back, and Jessica's like, "Are you done?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm not going overseas anymore." They found somebody else to pretty much replace him with, and it was Bullseye.
Till the next time, bitch.
So basically, the heroes for hire. Hopefully, they call them that instead of the defenders, but.
Please, but it doesn't seem like it. But.
Yeah, but they're reuniting. Except for the fact that Matt is in jail, but he may not be there for very long. Depends on how that goes. We know that not Finn Balor, Finn Jones is training to be a better Iron Fist this time around. Hopefully,
allegedly.
Yeah, hopefully it's sticking. And yeah, that's just basically it. I mean, Jessica Jones. Oh yeah, and her powers didn't go out on her in this episode, which I was like, okay, so are they finally showing that it's being fixed? Maybe they'll tell us what happened in the next season of
I guess because they just made that shit up. But all right.
Yeah. Okay.
It just seems like y'all stole that from another story, but I'm not gonna be one to gossip.
I ain't one to gossip. You ain't heard that from me. All right, let's do a quick rundown of Backlash, and I couldn't pull up the picture with the matches, but let's see. We had what where's it at? Nope, that's not it. Okay, I know I had the picture somewhere.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
I was gonna get it so I can just share it.
Yeah.
Everything is buffering.
Damn it! Why can't I find it? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Did you find? Did you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. We had Braun Breaker defeated Seth Rollins. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
He was putting Braun Breaker over.
Yeah.
And besides, any other outcome wouldn't really make sense.
No, it wouldn't. Trick Williams defeated Sami Zayn. I actually paid attention to that match, and I was like, okay. Of course we knew Trick was gonna retain that title. He just got it. And not just that, but Sammy went and haluba kicked Lil Yachty, and once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, Trick Williams got this.
Hell of a kick, anyway.
Right, hell of a kick. Okay.
No, it's not your fault. They pronounce it that way, and it just annoys the fuck out of me. Once I really saw how it was spelled, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh. Yeah, it was a good match. I've seen. I don't. Okay, maybe this is just me. Maybe it's just me. But when Sami Zayn lately, is it just me, or does it seem like he is, I guess for a term, under wrestling his own skills a little bit? Like he's not wrestling as
he is doing the same thing Seth Rollins is doing. He putting Trick Williams on.
Okay. Well, okay? That's what it is. Okay.
I need to see people's faces. But,
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take this off. Okay. But it just seemed like he's scaling back on his performance energy, and it's just like, yeah, okay. I see. Well, we see he's putting Trick Williams over. I get it. Okay.
I don't think his performance has been. I don't think that. Honest. I don't know. The thing I find interesting is just how the bizarre world is just permeating everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just opposite. So we're booing the baby faces. We're cheering
the heels.
It's so weird to me. I'm just curious to see where they're gonna go with it, or what they're gonna try and do. They keep trying to like make it like the way things are usually are, but I think the more y'all force it, the more it's just gonna fuck up. So just allow the crowd to just react the way the crowd is gonna react.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then Sammy just breaks out doing heel stuff just to make it seem correct. And I don't know. I just didn't find that necessary.
Yeah, I didn't either. All right, and then we got the housing versus in mini housing versus
Danhausen.
Oh, Danhausen. I don't know why I think it's what they're pronouncing his name too. It throws me. Okay, Danhausen, and then we got Mini Danhausen versus Miz and Flint.
Skip Wilson.
Nick Wilson. I want to call him something else. Every time I see his outfits, I'd be like, I have another name for you, but okay, Kit Wilson. What'd you say?
Gay Avenger? What are you trying to call him?
Right, like, okay.
You want to call him Toxic.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Toxic Avenger.
Right. I kind of I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to call himself the Toxic Avenger or something like that. I'd be like, that's pretty much on brand for you. But yeah, that was a funny match though, and Mini Danhausen was kicking some ass. I was like, okay. But of course
So I forget the wrestler. His name.
Oh yeah, he's the actual wrestler.
I know he's the actual wrestler. Yeah.
He has a couple of different names, so I forget.
I
respected in the lucha scene.
Very much, but I was like, okay. And then of course they Danhausen and Mini Danhausen won. I was like, okay, that was a cute match. It was entertaining. I will say that.
I enjoyed it because I like goofy ass shit like that. To be honest, but did it fit for the PLE though? As an actual featured.
It fit for it fit for backlash. It wouldn't have fitted for
anywhere else.
SummerSlam or
I don't know. I really question that being part of the main event. Like to me, it should have been like the opener. Like before the actual show started.
Yeah, it should have been the opener. Right. I would agree with that.
It's just that the entire PLE. Not to jump ahead, but the entire PLE alone to me should have just been an episode of SmackDown.
That's what it felt like. Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like I can't believe how I don't know how it would feel having had paid them buku dollars that they keep asking for right now for that show. Like I would have been upset.
Like, despite I enjoyed the matches, it's still to me like this wasn't worth shelling out. No car payments and and rent and utility bills to see.
Right. And then we had Io Sky versus Asuka, and little to our knowledge, this was actually Asuka's last match in
No, it was not.
WWE. Was not.
Well, unless we don't know for
No,
certain.
it's a rumor that she's
So
leaving or has left WWE.
there's been a lot of back and forth.
Fun,
Hmm.
fun fact. Backlash tickets was 73 to over 1,630 dollars.
Damn. No.
And that's kind of on the low end compared to the prices up in here. Oh, shit. But yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth on whether or not. So, I guess not to jump too far ahead, it was a good
Mm.
match.
Yeah, it
A
was.
lot of back and forth between Asuka and Io.
Hmm.
We got to hear some chants for Kyrie in the middle of the match as well.
Yes, I was so happy to hear that.
And I'm not sure if anybody else knows, they can kind of tell that it kind of like shook them up a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Because they was silencing we want Kyrie chants.
Oh,
Mm.
on the replay.
No. So when it first happened or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Oscar was saying, Oscar was saying, something on Twitter or something, and um, and they had to tell her to take it down.
What?
Yeah, because they look it up.
That might be the comment I was talking about, where she was and that she wasn't trying to retire, that she was trying to give another wrestler, another icon, their flowers.
Hmm.
But I don't know. But yeah, skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, great match, great back and forth. You can tell it got emotional for them in between the match. A lot of great spots. Um, and I think what's the big takeaway from it was the finish.
Mhm.
Io did come out as the winner,
Yeah.
and as they stood to each side of the ring, if I remember correctly, the sequence, Io pauses and she bows to Asuka.
Hmm.
And Asuka gets up, clearly shaken up. She
She was crying.
Yeah.
right, she was crying, and she finally just looks over and then runs over to Io and just hugs her, and
Yeah.
Io picks her up and squeezes her tight, and they just sit
Yeah.
together
Because
crying in the ring.
Wait. Io tried to pick her up.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that was
Io's only 2.5 apples high, and Oscar's 3 apples high, so
right.
it was a little awkward.
But also, I got the part where Oscar tried to miss her, and Io was like, "Nope," and blocked it with the
That was awesome. That was an
Yeah.
awesome spot. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like fighting outside the ring and on top
Mm-hmm.
of the house table, and then
Mm-hmm.
Oscar tries to sneak her with the miss, and
Mm-hmm.
she blocks it with what's his
The
name?
laptop.
Eric,
What you call it?
I can't remember the brick guy's
um,
folder. And
Er- Eric, I think it's Eric, right?
Is it Eric? I don't think it's Eric.
Um,
Um,
yeah, she blocked it with his laptop.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett. Yeah. Yeah. And just his laptop. I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Nope, you're not. Not this time."
No,
That
it
was
was
that
actually
was
just
dope.
it was his folder, his binder that he had.
Yeah. And that was a good moment. I love that moment in the match. And then I also love the fact that, they were both, it seemed like Io was tapping out. She's like, no, she's just flailing. And flailing. Like, I'm not giving you. And then they tried to, I think they was trying to make it seem like she was going to pass out and not respond. And then I think they decided, no, we're going to, like, have you win. It felt like that. Because it did feel like at first Io was about to give up because she was barely responding or whatever. And just said she passed out. But I think they kind of, maybe, and we know that these are planned and scripted, but I think that was an improv moment where it wasn't. Okay, just my feelings. Then okay.
That just shows how good they are. That's all.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a good match. And then she probably did her over the moonsault. You know what? I know they call Tiffany Stratton the prettiest moonsault ever, but I think Io's is prettier than Tiffany's. It just feels more natural coming off of Io. For me, I don't know. It's just more
marketing.
Yeah. But I think Io's is prettier though. And then we finally get to the Samoan werewolf versus the original tribal chief. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, which was like a 4 minute snooze fest. I'm sorry. No, it was longer than that, but.
Snooze fest.
I'm just kidding. Gosh. But no, it was to me, it was predictable. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. It was exciting.
Was it predictable?
We know when you know who's going to win. It's kind of like, okay, Roman Reigns going to win.
Okay, so we almost always know who's going to win.
Yeah.
But how the match played out though, was it predictable?
Yeah. No.
Was it a snooze fest?
No. Okay, I'm being a little. I'm being a little.
We have to have a discussion about the way you describe things because you be throwing a lot of people off.
I'm sorry.
It was good getting all these bad critiques in between, but somehow it was good. But now it was like a snooze fest, but it was good.
What? Okay, fine.
You're just gonna have to help me a little bit more here.
I know, sorry. Okay, I was being facetious. I'm sorry. I was being facetious a little bit, but no, it was a good.
It was a little bit of my shine on hating everything. I don't know what's happening here, but okay, it's all right.
You hate everything.
I don't though. I don't like this narrative that you're trying to paint of me. But whatever.
Okay. Anyway.
Shut up.
Y'all gonna say Carter's just like, nigga, what?
Yeah. I know you said shit, but your face said too damn much. Shut up.
Right. His face is saying No, it was not a snooze fest. It was a good match. Oh, okay.
Like, especially with all those false endings and shit that they had. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. And for a minute there, I was saying earlier, for a minute there, I saw it differently, and I was just like, wait, let me go back for a minute because it looked like he did, but he didn't. I was like, okay, I had to correct myself on one moment.
I thought for a minute when the match was going on, they were gonna let Jacob Fatu win, and we was gonna get it back Monday.
Yeah.
Nah. Way too soon.
That would have been interesting though. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
It would have been very interesting because I would have never seen that coming. But like I said, it's way too soon for him to get that belt.
Yeah, I mean, and also I kind of feel like this. Okay, so let me ask y'all this question: if not Jacob, who else would you have like to see take on Roman Reigns at this point? If not Jacob Fatu,
nobody. It's too early.
Oba.
Well, but it's too early for Oba too.
Is it?
Oh no, I said nobody. It's too early.
No,
Not
I'm
to take
saying
it.
Huh?
Are you
you think
talking
it's
about
too,
take on Roman?
yeah, to anybody else besides Jacob. Who else would you have
Oh,
liked to have seen take him on other than anybody else besides Jacob at this point?
I think
Like,
except for he's got ring rust at the moment, but I would have said Braun would have been up there if he hadn't been derailed a couple of times with injuries.
yeah.
Anybody else though?
The question is, do they have anybody else that could have did it?
That's the
'Cause
issue. They're
that,
not
yeah,
taking the time to build up anybody.
no, they haven't. That's why I asked the question.
And then when they and then they keep stunting the growth of the one person that probably would have been the contender, which would be LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know whose bad side he's on behind the scenes, but they just would not allow him to be great.
And LA Knight deserves so much better than he's getting.
There's a number of wrestlers that did, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, but he's since we're talking about him, I'm just saying.
Mm.
I think he got on Triple H's fast side.
Or TKOs.
I don't know. It's been going on for a minute. I think even before TKO, this shit was going on.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's like Nick Khan or Hayes or some of the writers. I don't know, but he's somebody is not in his favor, and I don't think it's Triple H because LA Knight was the thing over in NXT before he came over, and that's when Triple H was in charge. Like everybody keeps wanting to fight me on it, but there's a complete change between Triple H NXT and Triple H the main roster, and the changes don't make any sense unless there's something else involved or someone else.
What's the difference?
The actual care that they're taking with this wrestler versus the care they're taking with him now. Like, why was he being lauded and being a headliner, winning all the belts and shit when he was under Triple H's writing and control with NXT? But all of a sudden he's over in the main roster of WWE, and it's just like you can't even hold my water. So to me, it doesn't make sense that it's Triple H doing it when he treated them so much differently in the other federation or other brand.
And what's up with the head of the creative? Because
to me,
Triple H was definitely the head of creative at Backlash.
In NXT, yeah.
Because the
match links alone.
The false finishes. That's
that's like a total NXT thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But before WrestleMania, they were saying we got total control of TKO got total control of.
Exactly. That's what I was saying before. Like, I know that Triple H is supposed to be head of creative, but there's someone that's overriding or pushing the direction in which he's gonna, like, I guess, okay things. Like, you're not gonna go against the money, right?
Right.
And even TKO came out and said that, like, yeah, we have control over the product. Like, yeah, Triple H has final control, but we also have total say of whatever goes on. So, which one is it? Just really be honest.
I mean, they're confusing us at this point.
Yeah, they're just trying to pass the blame on to him. Like at this point, Triple H is just a scapegoat.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that they're letting him take all the smoke for TKO's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody got to. Vince McMahon took it.
Mm-hmm.
But Vince was completely in control of everything when he was around.
Yeah.
Even down to the last minute.
So before we got here, what were y'all's final thoughts on Roman Reigns versus Jacob? If you have any final thoughts.
Great match. Expected.
What?
Oh, sorry.
You said what?
I thought it was a great match. Of course, the finish was expected. But I love that they kept everybody's character in place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though Jacob lost, he still came out looking like the winner.
Yeah.
So, despite him losing, his meter is still
very high.
Very high. So, I think
a
lot of stuff is in place still.
I have a question, and I don't think this match has happened yet, but I would like for it to. I would like to see Jacob take on Braun Breaker. I don't know why, but I just do.
They've had their encounters, and it seemed like it should happen, but kind of not on the same page anymore.
Oh,
but yeah,
that's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen down the line.
Okay.
I think it should happen once we've done a good transition of things first.
Mm.
We need to escalate a few characters' status. Like Jacob is up there, like already.
Yeah.
We still need to escalate a few more people in the Federation.
I like how they done Jacob.
Me too.
And,
Yeah, despite Rikishi's wanting it to be a lot faster than it was, I thought everything happened in good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he even has one of the best interests like we have now too. To be honest.
Oh yeah, he does.
His interest is dope as fuck. Between him and Penta, like shit.
Oh yes. Good. Oh. Yes, I love Penta's interest. I'm actually. You know what? I might actually go to a con and just be like, go around to people and be like, "What's up? What's up?" I'm sorry, and I have to ask somebody to film it and be like, "I got this idea."
I want to tell you, please don't, but that's probably the best place to do it, to be honest. So yeah.
Right. Or do the Obafemi. Yeah, the Obafemi march.
Well, it's my march first.
Okay, Oba Shazam.
No, I did it first.
That's what
Did I not do it first?
I did. That's why I said Oba Shazam. I mean,
he is saying that. He's saying.
Oh, I don't know. He had any witness. I'm asking you as my
witness. No. I said Oba Shazam. It's the hearing. I know. I understand. It's the hearing. I know. It's the first to go.
Anyway, shut up. I sent that march magically to Oba.
All right, everybody. Well, we gonna wrap up today. Thank you all for joining. Those that joined and commented, we appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you come back next Sunday at 5:00 to hear us talk about some more geek and nerd shit and some more wrestling.
Damn. I didn't know. I'm sorry, Sammy, but he is right. We didn't mention anything about Jessica.
I did mention Jessica.
Oh, you did mention her a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. I mentioned what she did and what was there, but of course we'll get more. She's coming back for the Defenders anyway, so I mean there'll be more just to talk about. But thank you all for watching, and see y'all next Sunday. All right, be good. Peace out. Oh, I'm hungry.
Every episode.